Hey guys, this is John for Walkthrough Code. This is the second video in the series about EJS. So we're just going to do the getting started video. So the first video, I'll just go ahead and build it from scratch because basically there's a super easy way to do it using this thing called dbconfig. However, just for argument's sake, we're going to do it this way. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're just going to basically do an npm init, since in this directory we don't have anything, so we'll say npm init -y because I'm lazy and I don't want to fill everything out. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and npm install some things. The first thing that we're going to install is npm install -- save, and we're going to do express. And let's just do a couple other things because it's a good habit to get into. We'll say body parser, we'll do cores, and then we'll say EJS, since that's what this video is about. And we'll go ahead and let that install. While that installs, we'll just go ahead and set a couple things up really quick. We'll say var express equals require express. Then we'll say var body parser equals require body parser. Then we'll say var cores equals require cores. And then we will go create an instance of this express app. So we'll say var app equals express and call it. From here, we're able to configure our app using app.use. So here we'll say app.use body parser, and then we call it. We'll say app.use cores, and then we'll call it. Maybe I'll do a video later on about how to configure cores, but for now, that'll save us some trouble from the cores issues. And then now we'll go ahead and set the views directory and everything like that. So first thing we'll do is say app.set views, and then we'll say path.join __ dir name, and I'll explain in a minute what this means, and then views. And then because we're using path, I forgot we need to say var path equals require path. Okay. This path is a built-in module, which is why we didn't have to install it. It's a core module for Node. And basically what it does is it takes two paths and it joins them. So we're basically saying for the views of EJS, or I guess for the view of any view engine that we use for that matter, concatenate the current working directory and a folder called views. So let's set our app.set view engine, and then EJS. So from here, now we have this pretty much all set up to go. So I'm going to create a new folder called views.ej, just a view. And then we'll go and create a file called index.ejs. Okay. And we'll just put, some, really generic text. We'll say hello world, and we'll save that. And for the server, now we need to just set the localhost 8000 path. So we'll say app.listen, or sorry, this isn't setting the path. This is just telling it to listen to 8000. We'll say app.listen 8000 function heard on 8000. Okay, and then here, I'm telling you linters though. Greatest thing in the world and huge pain. So now we're going to say app.get. So we're just going to create a simple route for the root directory, and we're going to, actually I'm just going to do this. How about that? There you go. And then we're going to have our request object and our response object. I'm assuming you probably know what that is if you're looking up EJS, but just in case. And then all we have to do here is say response.render and then index.ej, or sorry, just index. It takes the name of the file and not the file path. So a quick overview of what's going on here. We are creating an instance of the server. We're configuring our Express server to run everything through body parser and everything through cores. We set the views folder to handle all of our views that we're creating as demonstrated here. And then we create the view engine. We set that to EJS, which is this npm package here. And then lastly, or second to last, we created a get route for the root directory, and we set the app to listen on 8000. So here's the $1,000,000 question: is this going to work? Node server.js, and no errors. So if we navigate here, how about that? Awesome. Now we got this hello world going. Thanks so much for watching this video. Next video is going to be on how to evaluate an injected variable and how to inject a variable into a view. If you have any questions, totally let me know in the comments below, or suggestions, obviously. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and like, subscribe, see you in the next video.